back today and I'm making another quick video. So the question is a lot of people from 2025 kind of ask, like they kind of think that they would have bought in 2021. I guess if you're new and you did actually pay attention, you're still it's still a rare opportunity, but nonetheless, from 2021, I'm not really basing it on the overvalued like selling zones. I'm basing it on the undervalued buying ranges because as the price shifted into undervalued ranges, that's when it finally became affordable for the regular people that thought that they could they thought they were flexing by shitting on Bitcoin. Wow. Literally, wow. They could barely afford it. So it's like, it's like there's that. I'm gonna put this here. Um, it's not even to be funny. It's to be like, it's to be like, okay, so you mean to tell me that you waited this whole time to tell me that Bitcoin was going to zero and you wanted to shit on everything I was doing with it, specifically me, I'm still here doing it. You're mad. I know how to come back from a L you can't handle. That's outside noise. Market makers trying to get you to lose your money. That's not even crypto Twitter outside noise. You got the next narrative. You got the next plan 10 exit liquidity scams for the next 10 months of crypto Twitter theater. Like, like, bro, this is we're the Bitcoin end game, and we're the only reason and thesis that at least the consensus 2021 people who never left ever. I mean, like the real veterans, right? Like, at least if you didn't leave, the only consensus was last cycle. Last cycle, this is the last, so and so, so and so. And to see it all in hindsight, you have to at least say where they got your ass. I think I think this is where they got everybody. Instead of giving us an altcoin season, they gave us an early recovery. And that was I guess equivalent in how much USD required it would have been for an altcoin season. So, and I'm not saying like I'm saying excluding Bitcoin because it didn't rotate. But I'm saying all the money, not large. There was, same thing, fighting it out, fighting it out. Even now, I want to say maybe next cycle, the Solana ETFs. Uh, there's gonna be a lot of things performing very, very nice, but at the same time, no, no people. I'm not gonna lie though, people don't know what the fuck they talk about when it comes to Bitcoin. Like I know the more and more regulation we get, you're gonna have to say you want somebody to have a certain allocation or something like that. But let's keep it a buck, my nigga. This shit was not meant to give to the banks. So the common people like me, they're gonna get wiped out. The people that actually understand this shit, they're gonna get wiped out. It seems like it every time. It seems like everybody who understands Bitcoin gets wiped out. And that's a problem because Bitcoin retail investors, I want to say they get attacked so aggressively for their coins. Like I thought I saw it as like year one, year two. Fuck, I thought I saw it in year three. But to basically see that in a bull run, the exact same shit can happen in a bear market as a bull run, and that literally that the bull run, the fact that it was running was just cut. It was like it didn't even make any sense. So you just had to go off. You were going off history that made sense based off what you seen and not based off what you see in Raptor. You're going in terms of the market psychology, but then you're trying to do all that stuff, and then you're trying to incorporate TA, and then you're trying to incorporate the signals, and then in order to get this far, I guess you actually got to somewhat enjoy the process. So I'm not saying it like it's a problem for me. I don't think I walked out with nothing. Um, and I don't think I shouldn't have walked off with zero either, though. I'm gonna explain why. It's not that the altcoins owe us anything. My thing is when you have Solana playing out 2024, lock in. 2024, March 2024, AI hype cycle, NVIDIA partnership, all that nonsense. But then why is it that as soon as we try to replay what happened, not with liquidity rotations, we can't control that. Not with the liquidity rotations, I had to say lock in because the viewers always distract me. It's when I have no viewers, I can talk the best. So I felt the pressure there. Oh my God. Oh my God. I felt the pressure. All right, so lock in. Lock in. Uh, but that's actually how it played out though. I gotta keep it above. Solana bottom pattern, symmetrical triangle breakout, Fibonacci breakout, Gaussian channel green flip. You got VRVP gaps getting filled, gaps getting filled. And then it's like, okay, what's going on? You got all these YouTubers dropping, but then we were still, I want to say under 74,000 BTC. It was like you could still log on to YouTube and expect to not get sent off with alpha. And what I mean by that, like, it's not even everybody's fault. It's just it seems that there was so much going on at the time that if you thought you were taking good risk management and you were legitimately trying to, and you weren't trying to like gamble, even like it seemed like no matter what, if you didn't get taught risk management the correct way, you got fucked. And where I don't like about all this public information, it's not the you can risk it all, da 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 da. Is bro, why did I this is why I noticed the government regulation has made it so that you have to tell people about risk management in such a way where they overplay the fact that you can risk it all, but they never explain the house to not lose it all. If the government just made not a requirement, but just a blanket, here's how you allocate a baseline portfolio so that you don't actually lose all your money in a regulatory sense based on government standards. Why not say it like that? But that's what I'm just saying. That's what I noticed over the past couple years is like it's not the people who say that. It's not their fault. It's people and how boomer oversight, anyways. It does take a fair share of energy out, shit, don't you? You know, crypto. I'm gonna be for real, but I was just saying in general with the AI cycle, like narrative from March 2024, and with the liquidity not rotating because those were not only plays bridging from Ethereum, bringing in liquidity from Ethereum. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna waste new liquidity? You're gonna waste new liquidity from Ethereum projects as a Solana project, and you want to only use those means your entire ecosystem. There's there was there's basically no way to solve um on Solana. There's no way to solve that spam shit, bruh. Who the fuck got time for that? Who got no, like, I think about this shit. We all just lost all our Solana. Everybody, and I'm not talking about the 1.0% that ran off and thinks that everybody else ran off. No, actually, it was just you. It used to be just me too. It was just you. I don't know why it's like that. It just is how it is. I'm not blaming you though. So that is kind of cold how you did that. I'm just saying in this specific situation in 2024 when Or crashed the motherfucking chain, right? And Solana wanted to get out motherfucking here, talk about, oh, we're fixing it, while motherfuckers had locked up across the chain. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? I'm like, what's going on, bro? I'm like, for 3 weeks, my shit froze. My shit just straight froze, bro. And I'm like, oh, fuck no. I'm like, bruh, like, you had that shit, just tech being reliable. It was like, not just because it was being placed on the order books, but I don't understand for how some of these projects they get so close to TradFi names without any regulation. I don't understand. I don't understand why so many of these dog shit projects are allowed to get so close to the big names. I'm not saying don't have your fares. Fuck, Render should have stayed on Ethereum. I swear to God, bro. Oh my God. Bro, maybe that token wouldn't have fucking died. It seemed like a really good idea then that it should have been on Solana, but and it's not about the price, bro. It's about the entire performance. What the fuck do you mean that was the actual top? Seriously? As soon as the Nvidia hype cycle shit, ain't none of the tech. Why the fuck should we reinvest if the tokenomics are just dog shit to the point where it's inflationary? It doesn't matter how much you render a token. and how much GPU compute or whatever it can do, it was hard to see that in the moment, but it doesn't matter how much the GPU it can compute if that person can't even get paid properly. And to see they fucked up the tokenomics this bad to the point where now they got all these tokens out in circulation. Oh yeah. My last for real altcoin bag was over a year ago. Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no. Like it's like, and I'm not saying like I don't really see Ethereum and Solana as alts. Layer one smart contracts that, but I can't say that because Solana has to continue to get validated for the next 8 years basically before it has a chance. I don't know the technicals, but 8 years minimum before it has a chance at catching up where Ethereum's liquidity now is now, because if price doesn't matter for all-time highs in USD, but then Ethereum didn't break its all-time high. Oh fuck this. Are you serious? So now, you know, it's just how the ecosystem is not going to hold up its TVL going in this bear market. I could say it straight up. Solana might just go back to $8. I'm dead ass. 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 You might be like, why the fuck would it go back to $8? Bro, what new liquidity do we have to prevent a mean reversion from? If we just left from the same levels, we return to the same levels, and we go back down to those same levels on macro time frames in TVL. It's a slight like ascending top, don't get me wrong, but it's still looking kind of double toppy. You can't even hold me on that. So the fact that we have a double top damn near in the TVL in Solana, basically, like that's a wrap. That's all she wrote. It's been over way before that though. Like it was over way before that. It was over in March 2024. Because as soon as the altcoin season rotation did not happen when Bitcoin hit its all-time high in advance, and everybody started pricing up a sped up cycle. I swear to God. Then there's no sped up cycle. We're all waiting. And then we get chopped. While we're waiting, we wait, we get chopped. We trade, we get chopped. We don't do anything, we chop. We sell for USD, you get chopped somehow, miraculously. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta go because I'm getting carried away now. I, oh my God. I, I'll see you guys.